this finance bill now, and I just want to pick 3 or 4 points, right? Because they are very relevant to our listeners. So number one, this motor vehicle circulation tax.
Yes.
That thing is not an income tax. It's not a wealth tax. It's not a consumption tax.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's something that they're creating. Yeah, because basically they're taxing an asset. Yeah, because if you say a car makes you money, it means that car is for trade, and that car is already being taxed, advanced tax, and all of these things.
Yes.
So it's already being paid for tax. So it is no, we charging you. It's like we coming in one day telling you, Jimmy, because you have a laptop here, and you need to pay for that. And at least this is good, probably using it for work, but maybe you have a laptop at home.
Yes. Yes.
So if you tell them, okay, if you allow them, okay, now take this motor vehicle tax. What stops them next time to coming and tell you, by the way, Jimmy, you have this land somewhere, you should pay a bit of money for it. And there's someone who's relating a bill like that.
There's a bill like that, yes. Yes.
So why should he be taxed for owning something that is not generating you income? So my question is, and then when you look at the motor vehicle tax, it has a cap. As in after 100,000, meaning any vehicle over 4 million shillings, it becomes irrelevant. Everyone pays 100,000.
100K.
Yeah? So who's actually being taxed? The guy who's has a car between, let's say, 4 million and below.
4 million and below.
Now go to the roads today.
Oh, wow. Yes.
What is the percentage of those cars on the road?
90%.
Probably 95?
Yes.
90%. Yeah, 96.
Yes.
Because the others are government, most of them.
Yes.
The bigger ones are mostly governments and companies, but for for personal use,
private owner.
How many people can afford a car worth more than 2 million, 3 million? That's basically even a RAV4 is towards the end.
Yes.
So who's being taxed?
The hustler.
You're right, Abu.
That guy who believed he's a hustler.
He's the hustler. For the first time, and maybe I'll be corrected, I saw a formal communication from one of the regulators, who is the Insurance Regulatory Authority, who wrote actually back to say that this will actually not augur well.
It was AKI.
It was AKI.
The motor vehicle tax.
It was not IRA, it was AKI.
AKI,
yes. Association of Kenya Insurance.
Yes.
Now, that got me thinking. Do you remember when we raised insurance premiums to 7.5? Can I tell you the number of vehicles that were downgraded to third party? It was not funny. Companies were struggling even to write losses, let alone profits. It was bad because suddenly your book now shifts. You can imagine someone who was paying you 300,000 shillings. Your vehicle, Jimmy, that's 350,000 shillings a month. No, a year.
A year, yes.
Then you downgrade suddenly to 7,500. What will that do to our cash book? To that insurer's cash book? Now this will now put more strain on it. Because I even see them when they come to pay those premiums are booked. It's
no more than that. This guy is paying 7.5. You tell him no, your car is worth 4 million, pay me another 100,000.
Pay me another pay.
He's not gonna pay it.
He's not gonna have that insurance anyway.
And there's this
Spice.
And let me tell you, this notion of thinking a guy with a VX is well off. I want to make this thing clear. I handle those customers, and these guys will discuss the quote to the last cent. You think now adding 100,000 to him is funny? This tax, Abu, it's not for the wealthy or the small one. Even this
so my
big
question
guy,
comes as always.
if you just add him, let me tell you, I've done quotes for them. Add a G. He'll send it back to you, Leslie. What is happening? Okay. This is a guy who has 4 vehicles, big top range vehicles, but he's telling you, boss, don't assume that I drive a Land Rover or a VX.
So what does it mean? What does it mean?
Yes.
Because my question is, Kenya government makes a lot of its money on tax on fuel.
Yes.
Right? If you go to Thika Road, for example, from 6 a.m. to midday, it's traffic all the way from survey.
That's true. Yeah? That's true.
And every time I pass there and ask myself, government is just counting money. As these cars are in traffic, you must be enjoying because someone is making money off the fuel that they're using. So you keep 90% of those cars home.
Now how will we get through?
So exactly, where do you want to get that money back from?
The fuel tax.
Yeah? So what's the game plan here? You must ask yourself, okay, these people are not strong. That's my assumption. So what are they targeting?
What are we targeting?
So is there someone they want to give this business for public transport?
Oh my
That's one way of
but
looking
will
at
he
it.
be able to
But will he be
cater for
able
that
to
amount?
cater for that?
Spice.